Alright, welcome to How to Spam. We're going to first log into the website. So we're going to go to www.dailysafetycheck.com/cms/administrator. It's going to take us to a login screen, I think. Misspelled administrator. There we go. Okay, here we go. This is the back end of the website. So we're going to type in your password. Okay. Okay, it's going to take us to the next screen. Alright, so here's our nice dashboard with the current users. A couple other things on here. We're interested in the spam. You're going to go to extend AC mailing, and what we're going to do is create or edit a newsletter, send it out. So click on newsletters. Okay, here's our list of current newsletters. Here's the ones we edited before. Try our risk-free 30-day trial. Then click on that. That's going to take us to the actual newsletter itself. In here, we can edit all these things. Just make sure it is YCG. What you see is what you get, but just like Word, it's kind of funky. So you want to go ahead and delete things and then insert it instead of blanking out the whole thing and trying to delete it and start from fresh. So what you want to do is go ahead and create your composition, insert it in here. Try our free 30-day risk-free trial. Okay. And maybe delete a couple other things on that. One thing we don't want to do is edit anything that's got these tags on it, close and open. So that's going to insert the person's name. Okay, there's some other things like obviously you want the links and stuff like that in here. Other thing is not going to get changed at the bottom. But you can edit anything you want in here, including the top. Once you're done editing that, and by the way, just like Word, you can select stuff and say I want it bold, take it off bold, I want it italic, take it off italic. Styles, I would stick with format, and that's how you're going to get your size, heading, header 1, header 2, stuff like that. If I want to insert a picture, I can go here and say, oh, I want to put a picture right here. So I go up to this little picture with the tree, click on insert. It's going to give me a menu option. If I don't know what the name of the picture is, I'm going to cancel that and use the wizard one on the bottom. So click on that. Scroll down here to the bottom where it says image. Click on it. And it's going to give me an option of all the pictures that we have on the system so far. So let's say I want to put about an envelope with some money. So I click on that. It's going to tell me the image. I'm going to click on insert. And then I should move back up and I'll be set right there. Okay. Alright. So now we have all that fun stuff in there. If I'm ready to go ahead and send it, it looks all nice and clean, then I'm going to choose the subscribers or the email list that we want to send it to. The bank's 25K is the big list. We're not going to send it to that one right now, but that's the one that you're going to click on. We want to do a smaller one because we don't have real email yet. Other things as well, sender information. This is where we change what it looks like it came from. We don't have to worry about that right now, but just in case. Once you have all this stuff set up, you have who you want it to go to, you have the actual format itself. Click on preview. Okay. Alright, now you're going to see actually what it's going to look like if you sent it right now, which looks pretty good for this right here. Then over here you have the subscribers. Like we don't have anybody getting it right now. But if this look good, you have your 25K, you click on send, Now it's not going to send emails to the same person it just sent for the newsletter, so it won't spam them twice unless you tell it to. So you can click on no, and it's going to resend it to everybody. Generally, you're going to keep it on yes, so you don't respam them, and then you're going to click on send. As soon as you click on send, it's going to do the first 250 addresses, and it's going to start scrolling down here, and then it's going to say it's going to pause at that point. So you'll be able to close out of this. Okay. Now remember, we can only send 300 emails or 250 emails out at once. So the system's going to pause at 250. Okay. And you're going to close out the little X up there. Then you're going to go back in here and go into and close this. Okay. And then you're going to go into configuration. You're going to change the username or the email address that it came from. That's what's limiting us to only 250. So you're going to go to configuration, scroll down here at the bottom, and right here is the only thing you need to change. So I just sent, for example, from webinar, I will put in webinar 1. Okay, and I scroll back up here, click on save. And that means the next batch of email is going to go out with the email address webinar1, which has 250 more emails you can send. After I do that, I'm going to go in the queue, and I'm going to have to reprocess this because now I need to kick it off again. So I'm going to click on process. As soon as I do that, the same screen is going to come up. Okay, and it's going to tell you there's 19,975 users left for it to get processed. You click on send, it's going to do the next 250. Scroll down, then it's going to pause. You're going to stop that. Click on configuration. You've seen this screen before. So you're going to scroll down here again. You're going to change this to webinar 2. Go back up, click on save. Go into your queue. Process that queue once again, right here, right? Process it. Click on send. It's going to do another 300. And so if you have 25,000 email addresses, you can imagine how many times you have to do it. So you could stick with webinar 1 through webinar 28 is what we have set up right now. So you'll do that 28 times. And you could, it takes just a couple minutes to do each one. So theoretically, you could probably do all in an hour if you really wanted to. That's really it. Just keep repeating the queue, changing the configuration, then go back to the queue, change the configuration, go back to the queue. The configuration, make sure you do not try to change the password. Do not try to change this password. Do not overwrite it or do anything. All you have to do is go change the username. That's all you have to do. Don't change anything else in here. You'll be fine. Okay? Alright.